So hello everyone, in this video we will be discussing a question which is known as threesome. I have already discussed twosome and foursome. You can check that by clicking the I button, and let's see the approach how we are going to do this. So in this question we are given with an array. Okay, the array is given in the screen and we have to find out all the distinct triplets whose sum is 0. Let me call it target, which is 0. Okay, so I have to return all the triplet means three elements, group of three elements. I have to return whose sum is 0. So we will do this by two approaches. First one is brute force approach. So let's see the brute force approach. Let me name it brute force. In brute force approach, we are gonna use threesome. Wait, let me change the color of marker. We are gonna use threesome approach. What is threesome? We all know that we are having array which consists of some elements. Okay, this is my array, and let me feed elements one by one. Minus 1, 0, 1, 2, minus 1, minus 1, and minus 4. Now what we'll do, we will put a I pointer at here, we'll put a j pointer at here, and we'll put a k pointer at here. Okay, and we will traverse throughout the array to find out distinct triplets. If you don't get this by the diagram, let me write a piece of code so you will get clear understanding of what I am going to do. See, I will run a for loop where my I will go from 0 to n minus 1 inclusive, means equals to n minus 1. Now in that for loop, I will run another loop where my j will go from I plus 1 to n minus 1, and in third loop my k will go from j plus 1 to n minus 1. Okay, this is the simple thing which we have to do. And if you see the keyword distinct, now for getting a distinct triplets, I will be using a data structure which is known as hash set. In Java, in other languages, I don't know what they call hash set. In Java, it is called hash set. What hash set do? Hash set only stores distinct elements. Like hash set doesn't contain any repetitive elements or any duplicate elements. So what will I do? I will make a hash set, and after traversing these three nested loops, I will put my triplets in hash set. Hash set dot add. I will add those three triplets. So at the end, I will be only having the distinct triplets which I want. This was the simple brute force approach. In any interview, you have to start with this approach. And if you talk about the time complexity of this code, as we all know that we are running three loops, so it will be of big O of n cube. And as we all know that we are using a data structure, and putting in that data structure also consists of some amount of time. So it will take log of m. Now what is m? M is the number of distinct triplets. You can write it down, number of distinct triplets. Okay, this is my time complexity. If I talk about the space complexity, it is simply big O of m. Like I am taking only that size which is the size of my distinct triplets. So m is my number of distinct triplets. Number of distinct triplets. I hope you are clear with this brute force approach. Let me summarize it. Firstly, I have run three nested loops where my I is going from 0 to n minus 1, and in that my j is going from I plus 1 to n minus 1, and my k is going from j plus 1 to n minus 1. No, not, it is not, yes, it's j plus 1. Then I'm making a new data structure which is known as hash set, and I'm adding all those triplets in that hash set. And I know that hash set only contains distinct elements, so at the end I will get my answer by printing all the elements of the hash set. This was the brute force approach. Now let us move to the optimized one. Now, as we all have solved for some problem, we will be using that same approach in this by for solving this problem also. Let me make an array again. Okay, now let me feed the elements. My element were -1, 0, 1, 2, -1 and -4. Okay, what we will do first, we will sort the arrays or sort the elements in array. So let's sort. For sorting, I will be using a built-in function which is known as array.sort in Java. So this step will get my array sorted, and my array will look like this. My array will look like this. You guys just keep writing what I am writing here step by step, and you will get to know what I am doing. If you have don't seen for some video, you can go and check that out. Now after sorting, my array will look like, sorry, let me select pen, -1, -1, not -1, it's -4, then -1, then again -1, then 0, then 1, and then 2. Okay, now I will put 3 pointers. I will put 3 pointers. My first pointer will be I. It will be here. Okay, pointing this. My second pointer, you can call it J and K for second and third. I will call it left. And my third pointer will be right. Okay, so till now we have sorted the array and we have located our 3 pointers. Now what I have to do, I have to fix this pointer. I have to fix this pointer. For each step, I will be fixing this pointer. Okay, and we will do the movement of these 2 pointers to get my answer. What is my desired condition? My desired condition is to get 0 by summing all the 3 elements which are at the pointer I, left and right. So what will I do? I will simply check if my, let me call the array nums, my nums of I plus nums of left plus nums of right. Okay, nums of right. Is it equals to 0? Is it equals to 0? If it is equals to 0, then what will I do? I will simply make a new array list. I will simply make a new array list. Okay, say it's a new array list. I will feed these 3 elements in that array list. Nums of I. Okay, similarly new dot add nums of left, and similarly new dot add nums of right. Okay, and at the end, what I will be doing, I will be adding this array list, new array list, into the parent array list which I have to return. So al dot add, al is my parent array list, dot add. I will be writing code, don't worry about that. New. Okay, so we are done with the case when we got our answer. What if when we don't get our answer? Okay, so when I don't get my answer, what will I do? I will simply, my array is sorted, and in for some video I have told you, if an array is sorted and if you are getting the value lesser than the desired value you want, so you will move the left pointer ahead, and if you are getting an answer greater than the desired answer, you will shift your right pointer by 1 place backward. Okay, so let me move again to the array and check for the cases here. It will be more clear to you. Okay, so my left is here, my I is here, and my right is here. Let me sum all these three. -4 plus -1 plus 2, does it give 0? -4 plus of -1 means -5. -5 plus 2 will be -3. No, it is not giving me 0, but it is giving me a value lesser than 0. You can see here it is giving me a value lesser than 0. So what will I do? I will simply move my left pointer forward. Okay, I will simply move my left pointer forward, one step forward. Now, if I check one step forward is also -1. So there is no sense of checking what we have already checked. So I will move my left pointer here. Okay. So that there is no case of duplication. So I will move my left pointer at 0. Okay. So now my left pointer is here. Now let's again check -4. Let me erase this so it doesn't get too messy. Okay. -4 plus 0 plus 2. It gives -2. It gives -2. In this case also, I am getting what I am getting. I am not getting the answer. I am getting the answer lesser than 0. So what will I do? I will increase left. I will increase left. And my left will go to here. Okay. Now I will again check for this case. And in this case also I will not get my answer because -4 plus 1 -3 -2 plus 2, which is -1. It's also not 0. So I will again move my left pointer one step forward. Now my left and right points to the same element. And in this case, my while loop breaks out because my left and right pointer both are at same place, but while condition was this, while left is less than right. Now here the less than case false and my loop will break out. So I will go for another iteration, another I iteration. Now in this case, my I will move forward. My I will move forward. My I will be here. Okay. My left will be here. Let's call it left. And my right will be here. Okay. Now for checking this, let's check nums of I plus nums of left plus nums of right. So if I check them, -1 plus of -1 plus of 2. Now you can see this is the case where we encounter our answer. -1 plus -1 is -2 and -2 plus 2 is give me 0. So here I got my answer. So what will I do? I will be making a new array list and I will be adding all these three elements. So if I talk about the array list, it will be like this. It will be having -1, -1 and 2. This is my first case of getting answer. Okay. Now let us increase left one step ahead. So my left will be at here. My left will be at here. Now, am I getting the answer? -1 plus 0 plus 2. No, I am not getting the answer. So I will increase my left. No, not I will not increase my left. Sorry. Let me check this. -1 plus 0 plus 2. This gives me 1. 1 is bigger than my 0. So I told you already, if I am getting the answer bigger than my desired answer, I will decrease the right pointer by one place. So I will decrease the right pointer. So my right pointer will now points to this element. My right pointer will point to this. Okay. Now let us check again. Is it giving me answer or not? Nums of I holds 1 -1. Nums of left holds 0 and nums of right holds 1. Now this case is also giving me the answer because -1 plus 0 plus 1 will give me 0. So this is another case where I got my answer and it is -1, 0 and 1. Okay. Now let us check for other cases. Now I will increase my left pointer. I will increase my left pointer there. So in this case, my left and right pointer will points to the same element and my loop condition falls out. So I will be out of the loop. So I will check for other iteration. Okay. Let's erase this all. Now my I will go to not here but here because I also have to skip the duplicacy. So here also I was -1 and here also I will be -1. So there is no sense of checking what we have already checked. So I will be here left will be here and right will be here. Now this is the only scenario and the last scenario where I'll be checking my answer. So if I check this, 0 plus 1 plus 2, it is giving me 3. So it is bigger than my 0. So I will decrease the left pointer, and if I decrease the left pointer, I will point to the same element which is whose left is also pointing to. So there is no sense of doing that. So my code will, my for loop, my parent for loop, yeah, for loop of I will break out, and I have got these two answer, which is my desired answer. Okay, so this was the approach. Let us summarize right on a paper like what we have done. Firstly, we have sorted the array. We have sorted the array, and we have like after sorting, we have applied the three pointers approach, three pointers, where I was fixed my I pointer and I was traversing two pointer approach in left and right. Okay. So this was my approach of solving three pointer. Now let us go on LeetCode and solve this problem.